Ay, ay, ay. I want to be done reading. It's very early. I'm tired, but the universe is like, no, you read. Okay. I don't know why they talk like that. I get messages through songs and stuff sometimes, so I have one earbud in, one earbud out. I can hear the music, but you can't. Ha ha ha. Like, share, subscribe, drop a tip, cash app, wtfLisa Tarot, shop my store, wtfLisa eBay. It's random. Reading soap and bath bombs, art, wtfLisa Etsy. I have share, believe. I believe share. In life after love, maybe we'll see. You know what's funny? One time I live in Vegas. All right, what what is Cher known for besides everything? But she's known for being in Vegas. And years ago, I remember referencing a Cher song because I hear her around. Even when you go to a store, you go to a casino, you go wherever, random places that you're gonna hear Cher at some point. And I mentioned it, and this guy's like, "What are you doing listening to Cher?" Haha. I'm like, "I live in fucking Las Vegas, you dipshit." And he just got silent. It was like, why are you such a moron? Like, not to mention, I don't control the music that plays in stores or casinos or any public place in general. If someone drives by, I'm not like, I'm gonna change their stereo from here. Like, it was stupid. And I do have this energy again of, and I've been getting love messages all day, but not like actual good love. It's just been stupid. I don't know if it's just people playing pretend too much, and then it's like, oh, interesting. And my electric blanket, and the numbers 8-7 caught my attention, and then also L8, late, too late. Anyway, I don't know how that'll look on camera. Sometimes the lights look weird, but whatever. Do you believe in life after love? Maybe someone wants the second chance vibes, but it's like, nah. No matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside, and I can't break through. That's my Cher. It sounds nothing like Cher. There's no talking to you. It's so sad that you're leaving. It takes time to believe it. I'm sorry I don't have auto tune. I have not had that feature built into my voice box. Do you believe in life after love? No. I mean, yes, but not in the way you're saying it. Uh, Divine Feminine, this is all about you, bitch. Why? Because, well, I got Nine of Swords, Queen of Coins, and Empress, but I don't feel like it's just Earth sign. I just feel like it's Divine Feminine energy. And after these crazy fucking relationships, right? Uh, you've dealt with the karmic masculines, catalyst. Some of you, your divine masculines, fucking crazy. And then the normies you've dealt with. It's this energy of like, after all this bullshit, maybe it's after all this bullshit, what have I learned? Need time to move on. I need love to feel strong. Of course you do, baby. Of course you do. A lot of you have been working on the healing because you're like, you know what? The repeated pattern is maybe I'm dating when I'm not quite healed. I'm falling for the ish because I want to believe it, but it's not real. You know, I don't know. It's just this energy of being more responsible with your heart after doing a lot of healing and just being more responsible with your heart and your body. And now that it's getting to be winter, a lot of these NPCs, these assholes, and these past people, their shit's falling apart. They're getting old. Maybe they're not as young as they used to be, so now they're going back through their book. Well, I know what I'll get through this. So some of you maybe also be facing social situations with some of them. The universe is weird like that. Feels like a test, doesn't it? Could be. Could be. Are you going to pass? Yeah. I don't need you anymore. Yeah. The huge majority of you will pass. 6 of coins tower, 2 of coins. That other person maybe thought 10 of coins. I can always come back. Hierophant. I'm the Dingleberry. I'm the defective but monkey masculine or divine masculine. But it's like, no, you're not. Some of them, I don't know, it is this energy though of some of them are going to try to present themselves super great, but 7 of coins, death, you already know. 4 of swords, time, you've learned. Page of coins, you know, player when you see one. Knight of cups and hangman, it ain't happening. Same vibe as the past ones. You're defective but monkey masculines want to come back in. The answer is no. Why? Because they haven't grown up at all. They've learned to be sneakier, that's it. In their mind, they've learned to be sneakier. You can see everything. Here's the thing: a lot of you, your eyes are just open, so you can kind of, at this point now, it's almost like you can just see the demons inside them, so to speak, or you can just see the lies. You can just see clearly now. And you're not looking for bullshit. You don't want to play games. You don't want to have a burden. You want to have a boyfriend. That's funny. The other day, I was just kind of mindlessly looking at social media, which I'm kind of stopping because it just irritates me. Or just past people I don't like show up, and it's like, this is not fun. When the truth is found to be somebody to love, but Jefferson Airplane just started in my ear. There's this man, he's clearly over 50. Okay, so the man's old enough to know some things. He's sitting there, I just wish someone would take me out on this nice date, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, you're the man. The woman wants to be your boyfriend, and you're like 50 something, and you should know this. You have to take them on the nice date. No woman's going to be like, here's this crusty old man, I want to take him on a fancy date. I want to be his boyfriend. Like, what? What are you doing, sir? No wonder you're lonely. You're waiting for Princess Charming to show up and turn you from Cinderella into what? Cinderella? Like, what the fuck? I don't want to be your boyfriend, bitch. And some of you have got these men, like, they expect you to be their boyfriend, and you're like, I'm the girl. Whatever it is, you better find somebody. And then there's always this pressure if you're supposed to be married. And it's like, what if I want to be a nun without the church? It's not weird that I don't want to have sex with disgusting men. Not all men are disgusting. It's just a lot of them are. You look for the diamonds in the rough. I'm picky because I value myself. I'm not going to devalue myself for a fucking free drink and an appetizer. 3 of Wands, King of Coins. You better find someone to love. Queen of Coins, 3 of Coins. But what if you don't want to with this world? There's a lot of pressure for things that you don't want. Energy do is these idiots coming in to try to pressure you into relationships you don't want. I have maintained since I got divorced that I have no interest in getting married again. And people still, I've had men try this. They've even to the point where they've lied to other people telling them that we're going to get married. And I'm like, I'm not even dating you. I have a bizarre experience. I don't know why. It's this energy, though, of these idiots want to put you in roles you don't fit. And you're like, nah. Whatever it is, you're wiser for all the years of bullshit, and you're not gonna fall for the same ish. It's like, just get the fuck out of here. Fatal Attraction. I know ditzy bullshit when I see it. Messy offer. I'm not doing the games. I'm not playing this bullshit. I know the masculine's a victim butt monkey in some of your cases. Others, you're like, I've already played with karmics. I'm done. I learned enough. Secretive, intuitive, and wise. Some of you are moving in silence. Or jingling keys. You'll talk about one thing, but you're actually more invested in something else because third party. You know, people are weird. Watching, being weird. Some in cases you know these men, others you don't. In other cases they're doing weird setups with their friends. At Bulls on Parade by Rage Against the Machine. I don't want part of your shit show. I'm looking for a diamond in the rough, not the average bear. Down. Get out of here. I've been struggling. I fear that you will reject me. In a lot of cases, you have to reject them. Why? Because they're not who they say they are, or they're just a mess. Weirdly, like, I had this guy, and he's a nice guy, but it's like, sir, you aren't thinking. Quit it now. We reconnected. Like, we knew each other in high school, and there was a crush then, but we're talking one day, and the man, he's got things going on, some health stuff, so it's not 100% his fault. Circumstances happen, but his whole life, he's lived in his mom's house, not with her, just one of her houses. Now he doesn't work. His son is an adult who lives with him, only works part-time, which is fine. However, the reason this applies is he's talking about his neighbor. His neighbor's some MAGA, and he's like, yeah, he just lives with his parents. Or his son just lives with his parents, doesn't do anything. And he's basically describing himself, but he's talking negatively about this man. And I'm sitting there like, that's you. You just have, the only difference is you're political. stance. But otherwise, you're like literally the fucking same. Yep, and he has no ambitions. Like, I would ask him, oh, what are you doing about jobs? He's like, oh, I applied for one 6 months ago, and then otherwise he's been playing video games. I know we have a soul connection. I hope you're happy for me. I understand you better now. And it's like, he has some health things going on. So, yes, he is very limited with what he can do, but he can still do things. But he's like, no, I just applied for one thing, and then I've been waiting. Played video games. He had a lot to say about video games. I got pictures from the video games. I got pictures of his cats. And I'm like, sir. And then he was talking about, like, hinting at getting together. And I'm like, this all sounds terrible. This all sounds really terrible. I had a real issue come up. And he was just giving NPC answers. And I'm like, I'm not asking for your help. But Jesus Christ, you have to be realistic when real things happen. And it's like, I'm not asking you to save me, but can you not respond like an idiot? Like, I want to tell you so much. I couldn't tell you face to face. To me, this energy of some of these people, they just don't. Some of them will just contact you from the phone because they can't really measure up. They can't they can't meet you at your level is what I want to say. Or just, they don't really think of what they're offering before they offer. And it's like, why would I do this? Whatever this energy is, Divine Femme, you're going to find maybe some of these things coming back around, especially throughout the holidays. If you are in social situations where past people happen to show up, quit it now. In some cases, it's going to be new people, but same energy, because the world has more NPCs and idiots than they do diamonds in the rough. It wouldn't be a diamonds in the rough if diamonds were everywhere. Bulls on parade. 10 of Cups, Knight of Wands, Fool. Some of you can't run fast enough from these people. If you got into any sort of romantic situation, it leaves you stuck, stagnant, your life comes to an end. Like, how would my life be great? I would be having to take care of this man who plays video games all day, his 5 fucking cats, his weird son who has no ambition at all and will fuck anything, doorknob humper. It's like, you're a great guy, but all of this is terrible. Why would I want to be trapped there alone with you? My life would come to an end. There's nothing for me to do there. It would be terrible. I mean, right now, it's not like things are great, but I have Old Hippie by the Bellamy Brothers. My mom used to listen to this song a lot. He turned 35 last Sunday. In his hair, he found some gray. Now, these are just men. They have no ambition. They just want to look for a nurse to make miserable. It's like, I don't want that. I want someone who... if you're older, you're like, yes, we recognize we're getting older, but there's still some life here. We haven't given up and played video games and play pretend. We're still doing things. We're still building. And Page of Cups, you can't build 9 of Swords and Devil with somebody who's a liability.